Today's contestants: an attorney from College Park, Maryland, Wyatt Keeler; an attorney from Monterey Park, California, William Tran; and our returning champion, a professional sports gambler from Las Vegas, Nevada, James Holzhauer, whose 31-day cash winnings total $2,382,583. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Friday with James. And today we are happy to welcome the legal team, William and Wyatt. One of you three will have a really good weekend because you'll get to come back on Monday. Let's start finding out who that person is going to be. The Jeopardy round is where we start, as always, and these are the categories in play now. Colonial Pennsylvania, followed by the comics. Gluten-free, African-American biography. You are a bad sailor, so you get 5 lashes, L-A-S-H, coming up in each correct response. James, off you go.
African-American biography, 1,000.
Published in 2007, Supreme Discomfort is a portrait of this jurist. William.
Who is Marshall?
No. James.
Was Clarence Thomas?
Yes.
Colonial Pennsylvania, 1,000.
You get an A if you know this hard coal was discovered in Pennsylvania in 1762. William?
What is amber?
No. James?
What is anthracite?
Yes.
5 lashes, 1,000.
For the Apollo 11 astronauts, this occurred on July 24th, 1969, in the Pacific Ocean, 900 miles southwest of Hawaii. James?
What is splashdown?
You got it.
Bad sailor, 1,000.
You don't need to howl during the naval watches 4 to 6 and 6 to 8, named for this animal. It's just a figure of speech. James?
What is a wolf?
No. Wyatt?
What is a dog?
Dog, the dog watch, yes.
Colonial Pennsylvania, 200.
In 1755, the University of Pennsylvania was chartered as the college, academy, and charitable school of this city. James?
What is Philadelphia?
Yes.
Pennsylvania, 8.
This native people of northwestern Pennsylvania, who share the name of a lake, were dispersed in the 1650s. James?
Or the Erie?
The Erie, right.
Biography, 8.
Talking at the Gates is a life of this If Beale Street Could Talk novelist. James?
Was James Baldwin.
He's the one.
Biography, 6.
And sir?
3,800.
All right. The Road to Freedom is the subtitle of Catherine Clinton's bio of this 19th century woman.
Who is Harriet Tubman?
Harriet Tubman, yes indeed.
Gluten-free, 1,000.
On National Croissant Day in 2018, this French-named chain, founded in 1978, gave out free mini chocolate croissants. Wyatt?
What is a bon pain?
That's it.
Colonial Pennsylvania for 400.
To settle a land dispute in the 1760s, Mason and Dixon marked the border between Pennsylvania and this state to the south. Wyatt?
What is Maryland?
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, 600.
A group of 17th century immigrants was called Pennsylvania this because of the German word for German. James?
What is Dutch?
Dutch, Deutsch, yeah.
Comics, 1,000.
Berkeley Breathed was inspired to bring this penguin back to 2D life by a fan letter from Harper Lee, a childhood hero. James?
Was Opus.
Opus, yes.
Comics, 8.
In this strip, Duke testified for the NRA in the 70s. The 80s went inside Reagan's brain. In 2004, BD got wounded in Iraq. James?
What is Doonesbury?
Doonesbury, good.
Gluten-free, 8.
In 1948, the first shipment of wheat arrived in Greece as part of this aid program. James?
What is the Marshall Plan?
Yes.
Bad sailor, 8.
So far, you've mistaken Mars, an airplane, and the International Space Station for this North Star. Wyatt?
What is Polaris?
You are right, and that takes you up to 3,200. Takes us into our first commercial break. Back in a moment, though. Wyatt Feeler is the first attorney we introduced as a challenger on the program today. You are also a defense attorney right now for one of the detainees at Guantanamo Bay?
Yes, I am. I'm on the defense team for one of the 5 defendants in the 9/11 case that is very slowly working its way toward a trial someday.
I was about to say, not only slowly, that has been going on for how many years now?
Well, a number of years. The case in its current legal format started in about 2012.
Okay.
So.
All right. William Tran is an attorney also from Monterey Park here in California. You started as an adult taking figure skating lessons.
That's right.
And now you compete?
I do. Yeah, it's just something I always wanted to do since I was a child, but never got the chance. I used to do off-ice axle jumps in my living room, but never actually got on the ice until I turned 30.
Can you do a double axle?
I'm working on a single, Alex.
Oh, a single is just one. Well,
It's 1.5.
1.5. All right, good for you. James Holzhauer is our champion. What's this about you having 3 wedding receptions?
Yeah, we had a destination wedding in Hawaii, and we knew most people weren't going to make it out there. Cut down on costs, right? But we decided to have the reception there, and then one in Seattle where my wife's friends and family are, and one in Chicago where my friends and family are.
Okay, good. Wyatt, you make the next selection, please.
African-American biography for 200.
Top of the category for this clue. Jonathan Ives' bio of this champ who passed away in 2016 is one of the greatest sports biographies. William.
Who is Ali?
Yes.
African-American 400.
The New Negro is the life of Alan Locke, the first African-American to earn this honor that sent him to Oxford. James?
What is a Rhodes Scholarship?
Correct.
5 lashes, 8.
Along with beef, ham, bacon, or sausage can go into this Hungarian stew that's flavored with paprika. James?
What is goulash?
Goulash. Yes.
Lashes, 6.
Release the Kraken, orders Liam Neeson as Zeus in this mythical movie. James?
What is Clash of the Titans?
Correct.
Lashes, 4.
As of 2020, Adobe will no longer update or distribute this once ubiquitous web plugin. James?
What is Flash?
Yes, Flash.
Bad Sailor, 6.
Do not descend sails by dragging a knife through them like this swashbuckling silent star did in The Black Pirate. James?
Who is Fairbanks?
Douglas Fairbanks, correct.
Sailor, 4.
You can't tell a clove hitch from a cleat hitch. Heck, you don't even know they are types of these. Wyatt?
What are knots?
Yeah.
Bad Sailor 200.
Why did you insist on putting refrigerator magnets on the binnacle? You've completely messed up this device. Wyatt?
What is a compass?
Yeah.
5 lashes 200.
This cervical spine injury often occurs in a rear-end auto collision. William?
What is whiplash?
Yes.
Gluten 600.
During the Great Depression, these cues, named for a baked product, were all too common. James?
What is a bread line?
Red line, yeah.
Gluten, 4.
In 2014, McDonald's survey respondents could get a free one of these, Mickey D's original breakfast sandwich. William?
What's an Egg McMuffin?
Yes.
Comics 200.
This fat cat may hate Mondays, but that didn't stop him from making his debut on Monday, June 19th, 1978. Wyatt?
Who is Garfield?
Yes.
The comics 400.
In this Gary Larson panel, a caveman says the end of a dino's spiky tail is called the Fag-o-mizer, after the late Fag Simmons. Wyatt?
What is the Far Side?
Yeah.
The comics 600.
This crime fighter, who debuted in 1931, had a 2-way wrist TV that was kind of the granddaddy of the smartwatch. Wyatt?
Who is Dick Tracy?
He's the one.
Gluten-free 200.
Bud Light wanted to give out free beer at the Super Bowl 53 victory parade in this city, but Mayor Walsh said no. James?
What is Boston?
Yep. That takes you up to 14-4. Wyatt's on the board at an even 5,000. Williams going first in the double Jeopardy round. William, you haven't gotten off to a very good start in that first round, but perhaps you'll do a lot better with these categories in Double Jeopardy. First off, religion founders, followed by colorful phrases, potpourri, a little bit of everything, epistolary novels, geographic terms, and then we deal with alter egos. You deal with which clue?
Geographic terms, 8.
In Roman times, it was territory outside Italy ruled by a governor. Today, it's a political division in nations like Canada. James.
What is a province?
That's it.
Geographic 16.
A rugged mountain pass is a gap, and an especially rugged gap is a notch, like this one just east of Burlington. James.
What is Dixville Notch?
No. William or Wyatt? What is Smuggler's Notch? Back to you, though, James.
Geographic 12.
Bisecting North America hydrologically, this line has been called the backbone of America. Wyatt?
What is the Continental Divide?
Yes.
Geographic terms, 400.
Also an article of clothing, it's a projecting part of a coastline. James?
What is a cape?
Yes.
Geographic 2.
Fed by an aquifer, the world's largest of these in Saudi Arabia is the Al-Aqsa. James?
What's an oasis?
Oasis, right.
Religion founder 16.
Tradition says in the 500s BC, this Iranian prophet learned of the spirits of truth and falsehood. James?
Who is Zoroaster?
Yes.
Religion 12.
In founding Christian Science, she promoted the concept that sickness is spiritual, not material. James?
Who is Eddie?
Mary Baker Eddy, correct.
Religion 2.
Answer. Daily double. All right, James, you have 18,800. How much are you putting at risk today?
10,021.
All right, here is the clue. A guiding principle of Mahavira, considered a founder of Jainism, was ahimsa. This principle also advocated by Gandhi.
What is nonviolence?
You are correct.
Alter ego 16.
The half-blood prince, this potions professor. Wyatt?
Who is Snape?
Correct.
Alter ego is 1200.
Emperor Palpatine, this Sith Lord. James?
Was Darth Sidious.
Yes.
Epistolary novel 16.
Made into a Christopher Nolan film, this novel is told through the diaries of two rival Victorian magicians. James?
What is The Prestige?
Yes.
Novels 12.
Wallflower Charlie writes, "Dear friend," at the beginning of his entries in this Stephen Chbosky novel. James?
What is The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Correct.
Novels 2.
Answer. Another daily double.
9,812.
All right. In a Lionel Shriver novel, a mom writes notes to a dad because of a need to talk about this dangerous son.
Who is Kevin?
Kevin Kachadorian. You are right.
Alter egos 2.
This singer, the androgynous Ziggy Stardust. James?
Who is David Bowie?
Yeah.
Potpourri 2.
On November 12th, 1833, these meteor showers were seen across all of North America, sparking a serious study of meteor showers. James?
What are the Leonids?
That's it.
Potpourri 16.
The name of this two-hulled boat is from the Tamil for tide wood. James?
What is catamaran?
You got it.
Potpourri 12.
This animal, a proverbial symbol of grace, also has pure speed. It can run about 50 miles per hour. James?
What's a gazelle?
Rance gazelle, yeah.
Phrases colorful phrases 2000.
Hercule Poirot used his little V's to solve crimes. Wyatt?
What are gray cells?
Yes.
Colorful phrases, 1600.
Bringing your lunch to work is called this, named for the paper container that holds the sandwich. James?
What is brown bagging?
Right.
Phrases 12.
A complete embarrassment to a family is this wool giver. Wyatt?
What is a black sheep?
Yeah.
Religion founders, 400.
His death in 632 AD led to a dispute over whether Abu Bakr or Ali was his true successor. Wyatt?
Who is Muhammad?
Yes.
Religion founders, 800.
Joseph Smith said the angel Moroni told him of a set of golden plates that Joseph translated into this text. William?
What is the Book of Mormon?
Correct.
Colorful phrases, 8.
Something that shows up completely unexpectedly does it in this four-word manner. James?
What is out of the blue?
Yeah.
Potpourri 8.
It was first offered as a fountain beverage at Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta in 1886. James.
What is Coca-Cola?
You got it.
Potpourri 4?
This country, an enclave in Italy, is smaller than the National Mall in Washington, D.C. James.
What is the Vatican?
Yes.
Novels 8?
The Boy Next Door, a 21st century novel by Meg Cabot, uses this newer form of correspondence. James.
What is texting?
No. Wyatt?
What is email?
Yeah.
Novels 400.
The epistolary novel is usually made up of these, like the screw tape kind. Wyatt?
What are letters?
Letters, yes.
Alter egos 800.
This chemistry teacher, Heisenberg, a meth kingpin. William?
Who's Walter White?
Yeah.
Yes. Colorful phrases 400.
If you're miffed at Muffy, you're seeing this color. James?
What is red?
Red is right. Now the last clue. On the Disney Channel, teenager Miley Stewart had a secret identity. This pop star. William?
Who is Hannah Montana?
You got her. And that takes you to 800. You're going to be around for Final Jeopardy. I know you were worried for a while. All right, let's see what the category is, gentlemen. Oscar-nominated families. All right. Sounds exciting. We'll find out when I reveal the clue.
The Wagers, the Runaways, the second winningest contestant in Jeopardy history.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Even the champs are talking about James Holzhauer and his record-breaking streak. Get the stats and stay on top of the action as James chases Ken. You'll find it on JBuzz, only at Jeopardy.com.
With this Final Jeopardy category, Oscar-nominated families, I can almost see the wheels turning. Here comes the clue, gentlemen. It's the last name of Alfred, Lionel, David, Emil, Thomas, and Randy, who with 90 nominations are the most Oscar-nominated family. 30 seconds. Good luck. All right, William, you're here for final. That's the good news. Let's see if you came up with the correct response to make it even better. You did indeed, the Newman family. And you will add $700. That bumps you up to $1,500. Let's go to your left now to Wyatt Feeler. He had $12,600. He is from Maryland. Does he know about California? He came up with what is Hickok? Is that it?
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock? No.
Very quickly.
It'll cost you something, sir. $5,000. You're going to finish in second place with $7,600. And now over to James. He has not missed many finals. Only one, I believe. Did he get this one right? He most certainly did. Did he risk a bundle? He most certainly did. He picked up $79,633 today and now has a 32-day total of $2,462,216. He's going to hit the $2.5 million mark on Monday, you think? Tune in and find out. So long, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Promotional consideration provided by Geico. Jeopardy is also brought to you by